Hello friends and welcome back for another modular origami lesson. Did you try out that cube and did you find it pretty satisfying, or are you ready to try something else with those Sonobe units? Oh yeah, that octahedron. Now you'll need 12 of those Sonobe units, but there's still one thing we've got to do with them to get them ready. And this will make everything much easier. Turn it over to the back and you'll notice there's a crease that forms a diagonal. You want to take your Sonobe unit and fold it right along that line. And please crease it as best you can. And then take a look at all the other folds and just give those a little extra reinforcement. Should look like this now. That nice fold in the center. All right, go get your 12 Sonobe units. Let's see what you've got. Here's mine. And you might have them in different colors, you might have them all in the same color, but what I would like you to do now is organize them into 4 piles of 3. All right, fantastic. And you can check out the colors you have and try to think about how to arrange them. Once you've done this a few times, you can actually have a little more command over how those colors show up. Okay, we're going to take 3 of these out of here for a moment, and we're going to focus on just one pile. And this is how we connect them together. It's similar to how we started the cube, but do pay special attention, and those folds are going to make things a little bit different. We'll start with 2 of them, and again, with that edge that doesn't have a flap on it, we're going to insert right there. And then we'll take our other one and we'll insert it right there. And that first one we started with, we're going to insert that one into the one we just added, which should create a nice little pyramid. Now, I'd ask you to flex all those folds again. Just make sure they're really nice and folded. Otherwise, you may have some trouble later on. And you're going to do that same thing with the other 3 piles. But of course, I'm going to do it in super speed. All right, friends, you should have 4 pieces that look like this, and this is almost a new type of module that we're going to be connecting. And if you go past the octahedron, these are going to be what you're creating to make icosahedrons and all sorts of crazy polyhedrons. So, how do we connect these together? Well, that you're going to have to pay very careful attention to, because it might even be sort of hard to see. We're actually going to fuse 2 of these together and then start to add the rest of them in as well. I'm going to take 2 of these out of here so I can focus on just these 2 for now. So take these 2 sort of pyramid looking module units and get them ready. We're going to sort of put them together, and you might already sort of be figuring this out, how that's going to work, but I'll show you as well. And I'll try to make sure you can see exactly what's happening. Going to put this point right into that pocket there. Make sure it fits in nice and snug. And then, what do I do with this one? Well, there's a pocket right in there that you can slip that into. Just like that. And make sure to flex those folds nicely. But now those 2 pieces should be nice and stuck together. So let's grab another one. Put this one to the side and grab 2 others. Position them and get them ready. And then 1 point into one pocket. And then that next point into the other pocket. Okay, so now we have 2 of these units. Let's put them together. All right, this part can be pretty tricky, but basically putting two halves of this octahedral ball together, making sure that when these points come together, they're coming together like this. So, why don't we find a place where our colors aren't exactly the same to plug it together? Actually, that looks pretty good right there. Let's do this yellow and pink. So find a pocket to start with. There we go. And then this one right in there. Now you're going to have to be careful and do it slowly and carefully the first time as you get those pieces in. And make sure they're nice and snug. As you do it, you're going to get very excited because it's going to start to take shape. But do be careful and be gentle with your paper because it is just paper. Once you've got a couple of those in, you might even start to see the pattern that you need to follow to just stitch it right up. Grab that triangle right there into that pocket. There we go. Here's another triangle that needs to go into a pocket, and its pocket is right there. All right. Another triangle, another pocket. Especially as you get towards the end here, it can get a little frustrating, but just be easy with your paper, be easy with your hands, and give yourself some time to get it done. Oh, come on, you can get in there. Don't be stubborn. And if one is giving you a hard time, you can try on the other side to put one of those ones in instead. So here's a triangle, here's a pocket, and that one is being very agreeable. Make sure as you do this, go around and make sure all of your points are nice and put together. There shouldn't be too big a hole in any of them. Okay, here's a triangle hiding under here, and there's its pocket. Especially at the end here, it is going to get very tight. There we go. I think we're just down to two last triangles to put in their place. So let's grab this one. Let's get it in that pocket right there. There we go. And the last one. And once you get that last one in, you'll even feel that this has a really nice structural integrity to it. You can sort of throw it around a little bit and play with it, and it holds its shape very well. And of course, if you wanted to take it apart and rearrange the colors, you can do that. And you can try out new color combinations. You can try making all the pyramids a pattern of your favorite sports team. And this can make a great gift. You could put a bell inside and let your cat play with it. You could also put some other type of gift and give it to somebody. But it's a very cool thing to be able to do, and something that, well, making those Sonobe units can be very peaceful and relaxing. So have a lot of fun with this, and if you're interested in a challenge, check out the icosahedron. It's out there somewhere on the internet, and it's made of 30 of these Sonobe units. Have fun!